Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something I've never actually done before on my channel. I've never ever done a mukbang, and today we're going to do that. I have ordered myself a little McDonald's. I love a McDonald's, I just feel like you can't go wrong, so that is what we went for. In this video I'm basically going to be doing loads of little life updates. We're just gonna have a little chit chat. Maybe you're eating as well, or you just want to watch like a relaxing video. That is what this video is for. So if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I usually upload beauty content and all stuff like that. Beauty, lifestyle, bit of everything. But make sure you're subscribed and let's get into it. McDonald's have actually updated their packaging and I really like it. It's very user-friendly. That bag is so excessive for this bag. Could have just given it to me in that, but it made a good thumbnail anyway. Let me know your McDonald's order. Like, do you get the same thing every time? Do you get something different? Let me know. I kind of got like my go-to. Well, is it my go-to? No, I suppose it's not actually. I'll show you what I got. I got a hamburger. I do like the cheeseburgers, but I'm actually lactose free now, so can't get the cheese obviously. Then I obviously got fries, and then I got 9 chicken nuggets, and for the sauces I got ketchup. I've just realised you can't see the table. That's really annoying. But if I lower you to the table, I'm gonna chop off my head. Is that better? Yeah, but then I'm really like stooped over. Okay, maybe I'll just have to slouch for this video. So excuse the posture, but we're gonna go here. If I'm being absolutely honest, I've just fannied about for like half an hour trying to set the camera up and take a thumbnail with the like packaging, so I'm actually going to go and heat this up. So it's not like, it's a bit cool, so I'm actually going to go and quickly put it in the microwave. This is really like not a vibe on a plate once you take it out of the packaging. Like, look how beige that is. Oh well, we move. So first things first, this is actually the first time in quite a long time that you have seen my lounge / downstairs. So that's exciting. You'll be able to see we got a new little mirrored chest of drawers, and then I've just put like various things on top. I've put like a little lamp. I bought that the other week actually, and just the shade came, and I was like, have I ordered this wrong? Like, I don't really understand. I thought it came with the whole lamp, like this metal bit as well. So I had to email them, and they were like, oh, this is clearly not fit for purpose. It's clearly broken. They said to me, please disregard that lampshade and we'll send you out a new one. So now I have like a lamp and a half. So this is obviously the full lamp. And then I have just one other lampshade lying around. I don't even know where it is. But I put it on Facebook Marketplace, but no one's bought it. So that was a bit annoying. But anyway, this is what the lounge is looking like so far. Me and my boyfriend had a family barbecue the other day, which was so nice. It was just really like wholesome, really nice to have everyone round. So that was lovely. I think there was like 14 of us in total, which is actually quite a lot. And when you're hosting a family barbecue, you don't actually realise how stressful it is, especially barbecues, because you have to get the timing right. Like what time to put the barbecue on, because that can take like an hour. You have to light the coal, wait for it to like burn out, which can take 45 minutes to an hour, and then obviously you have to cook the stuff. It's actually a lot harder than you think. It was still lovely, and it did rain a little bit, but it was nice to see everyone, and everyone had like a good laugh, you know. So it was a big sleigh. That was on bank holiday Monday. No, that was on bank holiday weekend just gone. And then I also have a very big life update for you. Me and my boyfriend Corey bought a car. Yes, we bought a car. How crazy. So we were thinking about getting a car for a while, and we thought about different ones. Like, I had my dream car, and I actually, fun fact, I test drove this dream car in Manchester when I lived there. And me and my boyfriend did it together, and it was like really scary. But a really cool experience. It was a T-Roc, but it was a convertible. So it's called a T-Roc Cabriolet. And it's so cute. Oh my god. Sorry, that was an alarm to upload to TikTok. We'll do that in a bit. So yeah, my old dream car was a T-Roc Cabriolet, and it was almost like a Barbie car. Like, it was so cute. Oh my god, that's so nice. That's a pineapple and mango smoothie. That is so nice. Love that. So yeah, anyway, that was like my old dream car. I feel like that was my dream car when I was younger. Do you know what I mean? Like when I was in my Manchester era. But now I'm more like sophisticated. I've grown a little bit, and we wanted this car to be like for me and my boyfriend. Like, it was going to be a joint car. So obviously that car didn't really suit him. Anyway, went off it a bit. Corey had his like big boy fast racer dream cars, and from my perspective I was like, no, like I can't drive that around. And that was that really. Sorry, I'm just going to turn this over because I can't deal with the notifications flashing at me. Trying to have a chit chat mukbang here. We ended up really liking this particular car. Didn't really do too much about it because cars aren't very good investments. I'm sure half of you will probably know that, and then half of you won't. If you've never bought anything before, things like houses to an extent can be an investment. Stocks and shares are an investment. Investing in like yourself and your skills, an investment. If you buy a car, it's such a bad investment. Like, you'll lose money instantly. So we just always chose to use our money towards something else. But then, and this is the big part, my car broke down on a roundabout. I basically left work. I left my 9-to-5 job, and then there's a roundabout outside where I work. I literally pulled onto the roundabout and it just fell apart basically. Well, not fell apart, I'm being dramatic. But the gearbox came off and I was dragging it around the roundabout. I was actually on the phone to my boyfriend at the time. I was like, what is that noise? I turned down my window and I was like, oh my god, it's my car. For those of you that don't know, I have a Hyundai i10. It's still my first car. I'm 26 and it's still my first car, and it served me very well, but it decided to break down on a roundabout, which was great. To be honest though, it was actually a pretty good breakdown because there was a petrol station behind me, my work was 2 minutes away, and the other direction there was a Halfords. So honestly, it was a pretty good breakdown as far as breakdowns go. But my car is actually still in the garage. And at that point, me and my boyfriend were like, shall we just get a new car? We've had some money saved. We were like, let's do it. Now's the time. We don't have a pet. We don't have kids. Let's just do something for us. So off we went online, had a little look, and we found one in Cardiff. Cardiff is very far from us. Well, I say very far. It's about 3.5 hours, no traffic. So we looked, and sure enough, we have a new car. I actually kind of documented this on my TikTok, and I was like, now I've actually told everyone I've got car problems and I'm like looking at a new car. I'm like, I don't know how to reveal it because I feel very, very lucky, very fortunate. But within the same breath, I never want anyone to think I'm like boasting, or, you know, I'm very aware that there's like a cost of living crisis going on. And I would just never want anyone to think that I'm basically rubbing it in their face, or I'm being disconnected from life, from the world, from some people's lives. I've never really navigated this before, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I know I've had you on the edge of your seat. I know I've taken so long to actually get to this point, but we were very lucky in that we got a Mercedes C-Class. It's a C300. So it's got a little bit of vroom to it. Definitely more vroom than my Hyundai i10. We got it in the colour black. Absolute classic. She's an icon. I absolutely love her. We've actually named her Michaela. But maybe we'll have to do like a drive with me, maybe. Yeah, that's super, super exciting. But you actually don't even know how stressful buying a car is. Like, the getting there, the like transferring the money, because obviously it's a large amount of money as well. You have to transfer the money, but sometimes your bank doesn't let you because it'll block the payment thinking it's fraud. But then that's quite normal to car dealers, so you just have to like sit in their office and like ring up your bank and be like, hey, I'm just trying to pay for a car. And that's all a bit stressful. Then you have to like do your insurance and your tax whilst you're sat there, because you can't drive it away without insurance and tax. So again, you have to like sit in their office and just like go and like go compare. It's like quite, I don't know, just like a bit of a stressful experience. So it's good, and I'm glad we've got it. I'm glad it's just like on the drive now, but actually getting it was like a little bit of stress, you know. But I'm so grateful to be able to have the money to pay for it, and just be able for this to be my life. Like, so crazy. Like, I've driven it about and I just feel every time I get in it, it's not mine. It's so weird, especially because the leap from a Hyundai i10 to a Mercedes C-Class is like a massive jump. Most people would have at least like 2 cars in between that. So yeah, it's just weird. When I get in it, I'm like, I don't even feel like I'm driving my car. It's so weird. It kind of feels like you're in like first class in when you're used to economy flights, which I am. I've never actually been in any other economy apart from, no wait, I've never been in any other class apart from economy, and it feels like I'm in first class. It's weird. So that is a super exciting update. Let me know in the comments if you maybe want to do like a drive with me or something like that. I need to figure out how to mount my camera in my car, because I don't really know how to do that. There must be like a mount or something, because I've seen like loads of people like Madison Sarah, Rachel Leary. I mean, literally loads of people do drive with me, but they're slow, and also the camera is at like a nice angle. So I don't know how they do that, but I'm gonna try and find out, and maybe we could do like a drive with me, because it'll definitely be more quiet and smooth now that we have this car. So I'm very grateful, but me and my boyfriend are so excited and just feel very, very lucky. So yay. Another update I have is that, well, I think I've actually mentioned this before on my channel, but me and my boyfriend are going on holiday. A very, very expensive month for both me and him, but we're going on holiday next week. So I will be uploading a video that I've pre-filmed next week, and then the week after that there will be a Greece vlog. So we're going to Greece. So excited. Such a popular destination, Greece. I feel like it's a solid choice, do you know what I mean? And I love that there's so many islands, so you can visit all the different ones and you feel like you've been to loads of different places, but actually it's just Greece. We're kind of like not stressed, but we need to go shopping this weekend. We need to get some bits, because just with the car and everything, and like the family barbecue, like we just had so much going on that we've actually got here and we're like, oh, we're going on holiday next week, we should probably prep for that or something. So yeah, there's that. I ordered a couple of bits last week. I did like a Pretty Little Thing order and stuff, so I've got like a couple of bits just to fill. Oh, for God's sake, I've got water on my tit. Brilliant. Looks like my nipple is leaking now. Classic. We're just gonna have to like ignore that. But yeah, anyway, didn't order last week. It was like partially successful. I'm sending a few bits back. I just feel like the sheer things were like a bit too sheer. I know the word sheer is getting weird now, but I know sheer things are like in at the minute. They've been like super popular, but I'm like, girls, what are we wearing underneath? Like, what are you actually putting underneath? Because some of those sheer things are like sheer. Do you know what I mean? And they look cute on an Instagram photo. Maybe with like your hair over, or you know, like from the back, like looking over your shoulder. But realistically, are you going and sitting in a restaurant like that? Because to me that's awkward, especially if you're going on a family holiday. Like, I'm not sitting at the table with my family like that. Not that I am going with my family, luckily I'm just going with my boyfriend, so that option is there. But the family holiday and sheer, it's not jelly, it's water and oil. It's not working. A couple of the sheer bits had to go back, but I did get some nice bits. I got like cute little t-shirts, and what else did I get? I can't even remember. Oh, I got some nice like linen trousers for like the plane and stuff, just bits like that. I think the only other major thing that I'm missing is flip-flops. Now I have some like round the pool flip-flops. They're just standard black, you know, crap little things. But I need to get some ones, like some flat shoes that I can wear out in the evening with like my dresses and skirts and stuff. So ones that are like a bit nicer. Because I don't have any evening shoes that aren't heels. I feel like I'm going to look back at this video and be like, you eat so weird, Victoria. I hate the way I eat. My boyfriend always says I look like a chipmunk when I eat. So I hope I don't look like that. But I'm just going to post it anyway. I just thought we could have a little chill, have a little chat. Got my PJs on. It's a cute evening, do you know what I mean? I'm trying to think, I don't think I have anything else to update you on, like specifically. I do actually have a couple of weddings coming up in October. Funnily enough, they're in the same week. Like one's on a Monday and one is on a Friday. How typical. That is just unheard of, isn't it? In October as well. So I've kind of been thinking about my outfits for that, because it's the first, or is it the first or second? Can't remember if it's the first or second week of October, but it's going to be cool. I'm going to need something that's like warm but also cute, and 2 outfits as well. Because usually you can like re-wear outfits, can't you? If you go to a wedding, you'll be like, oh, I wore that 2 years ago or whatever. I'll just whack that old classic out. But 2 in the same week, it's not an option, Han. It's not an option. So I'm going to need to think about that. Also, if you've made it this far, you'll probably notice that I eat my food in sections. I do this for every single meal. I know there are some people out there that do that. I have met a couple of people that are the same, but most people think it's quite weird. So I thought I'd mention it. If I have like a, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a meal. Roast dinner, classic, right? I eat my food in sections, so I'll eat all the veg. So my theory is, I eat all of the veg and the healthy stuff first, because that's what my body actually needs. This is such a healthy, boring way to eat. I've been like it since I was so young. So this isn't like an adult thing. It's just something I've always done. But I'll eat all of the healthy stuff first, like all the veg. So I'll eat the worst veg first, get that out of the way. Then work up to the nicest veg. But at this point, I'm still on like the worst part of the meal, right? In my eyes. Then I'll eat most likely the meat. So to me, that's like the next nicest part. Then I'll eat the potatoes. Those two are interchangeable, because depending on how good the potatoes are done, like if they're nice and crispy, small, like perfection, it'll be meat then potatoes. But if the potatoes are a bit like soggy, just like average potatoes, it'll probably be potatoes then meat. So I like rate my food, but at this point, I'm 26, I do it subconsciously. I don't even have to think, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat that first, then that. I just do it. So then, last things last, always Yorkshire pudding, then pigs in blankets. And that's how I eat. There might not be pigs in blankets on the plate, or Yorkshires obviously, but it would just end up meat then. So that's how I eat my roast dinners, and that's how I eat every single meal. That was really filling. It was a nice tea. Thank you so much. gorgeous. Usually I like to eat healthy most of the time, but sometimes you just need a good McDonald's, don't you? And this Mercury in retrograde has had everyone literally dead for the whole of August. It's so bad. Mercury in retrograde this year was so rough. Oh my god, I'm so full. I'm just gonna like sit here now. But yeah, I think I'm done. I think that's all the updates I have. Let me know if you want like a drive with me or anything in the video, in the video on my YouTube, and we'll be able to do that at some point, maybe like in a couple of weeks once I've done my Greece vlog, etc. I hope you have enjoyed this video, something a little bit different, but please subscribe to my channel. I really enjoyed having a little chat with you, and I will see you next week, same time, Wednesday at 5 PM. Bye babes.